morning into dancing. You turn my morning into dancing. Your love changes everything. There's something about your love, something about your love changes everything, changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything, changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything, changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything, changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything, changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything. You turn my morning into dancing. 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 'Cause your love changes everything. Your love changes everything. You turn my morning into dancing. You turn my morning into dancing. You turn my morning into dancing. 'Cause your love changes everything. Your love changes everything. Oh, there's something about your love, something about your love changes everything in my body. Oh, something about your love, something about your love changes everything. It changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything. It changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything, changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything, changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything, changes everything. Something about your love, something about your love changes everything. You turn my morning into dancing. You turn my morning into dancing.
Hey, good morning, Rooted Men. Pastor Tom, Firmly Rooted Ministries. It's Thursday morning, and what weird weather we are having here in the month of August. Crazy. Water levels are high. Grass has never been greener. I mean, like, right? Where's the drought that we typically find in August? So weird. But good to have you all on board. We are live on YouTube, Twitter, and Rumble. We have 4 or 5 people on Rumble. We've got about 5 or 6 on YouTube and Twitter, I think 1 or 2. Chuck B, good morning from Rooted Men. Blessings to you all. Ken Gooch, good morning, fellow brothers in arms. Steve Giroux, good morning. Bert Reggiani, good morning. And those on Rumble are not identifying themselves, so I'm not sure. I'm there, obviously. We're looking at Proverbs chapter 19, and we're looking at verses 26 to 29. Whoever robs their father and drives out their mother is a child who brings shame and disgrace. Seems to get right at one of the 10 commandments, doesn't it? Honor your father and mother. That our respect for our fathers and mothers is the same as ours for God, that God puts them in our lives, and it's just a sign of that we live in a broken, sinful world. And one moment we would say to ourselves, is it even possible that a son or a daughter would ever even think about conspiring against their family? And then all we got to do is listen to the news and know that relationships aren't the way God intended them to be. They can be abusive. They can be abusive in both directions. They can be miserable. Stop listening to instruction, my son, and you will stray from the words of knowledge. In early parts of Proverbs, Solomon says that the pursuit of wisdom is continuous. We're continuously striving, fighting, seeking, winning, searching, that it's not something that we arrive to and just kind of like automatically maintain. We got to continuously be listening to wisdom. We have to be continuously listening to instruction. It continuously feeds our new nature and kills our old nature. And if we just kind of hit the pause button, we're going to stray. We all know that. We've done it in our own lives, right? Stop listening to instruction, my son, and you will stray from the words of knowledge. So let's say it in the positive. Like we are right now this morning, if we continue on a daily and even multiple times during the day, seek God's wisdom and discernment and instruction, we will never stray away from the words of knowledge. A corrupt witness mocks at justice, and the mouth of the wicked gulps down evil. A corrupt witness. The very institution, the judicial system, the very institution that's supposed to bring rights to wrongs because somebody does something against the law, all you need is witnesses willing to perjure themselves, to lie, to say whatever it is somebody wants them to say. And all of a sudden, justice is gone. It's that simple, but that deadly. All you have to do is live in a world where the ends justifies the means. And so it's okay to lie. It's okay to steal. It's okay to deceive, as long as the outcome is what we want it to be. But that's not how the system works. The system has always been designed that truth will always rise to the surface. And when truth rises to the surface, there'll be justice, or there'll be justice. Either someone will pay a price or someone will be set free. Because we trust the principles. We trust those dominoes, those absolutes that we have. But boy, when a society becomes corrupt, when a society is willing to let the means be whatever they can be to get to our end goal, we forget that the means matter. Matter of fact, we forget that there's an objective truth at the end that's supposed to be governing. And at that moment, the mouth of the wicked gulps down evil. They just drink it deep. It just continues to flow. They don't even know. They don't even think they're lying anymore because they've justified themselves and they think they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing for the good. Whatever and however they've defined good. Penalties are prepared for mockers and beatings for the backs of fools. He ends this chapter by saying this is what it's all about. You can't get to justice if the means are lies. You can't get to justice if we've lost perspectives of truth. That there is a deterrent in punishment, and there is a penalty. There is a price paid for doing something wrong, for wronging someone. That's what they're designed to do, because it creates justice, it creates restitution, but all you got to do is say that there's no objective truth, and all you have to do is begin to allow the ends to justify whatever means you want to do to get there, and you're lost. A whole society spins out. Nobody ever pays for their crimes, and nobody ever pays for their lies and deceptions, and it just floats around, and people scream and yell, but their voice isn't heard, and it ends up being that chaos ensues. Because the first domino matters, and all the dominoes matter. They got to be in the right places. Gentlemen, let's think about verse 27 today. And we're going to say it in the positive. Continuously listen to instruction, continuously seek wisdom and discernment, and you will never stray away from the words of knowledge. Amen? Amen. All right, guys. I hope this devotion was a blessing to you. Have a great day. Make it a firmly rooted day, and may someone see Jesus in us today. Peace.